Hey, how's it going, everybody? Hey, this is Dane at the Mile High Home Group and Remax Professionals. And I want to take a quick second and talk about the buyer psychology, whether it's a buyer's or a seller's market, and how that impacts you as a home seller during the selling process. So things change over time. Of course, generation to generation, people have different ways of doing things. And one of those is the art of negotiation. So what I want to dive into here a little bit is understanding the buyer psychology of home buyers when they're walking through houses in today's day and age. So one of the things that we notice is the younger generations as they're up and coming and becoming home buyers. So we're talking about obviously the late millennials and the early Gen Zs now, who are going to be a combination of the largest segment of home buyers in the history of the world. And what we notice is that they're kind of in a take it or leave it stance, right? So 20 or 30 years ago, there would be this mentality of, hey, let's write an offer. Let's see if the seller's willing to take it. We know that maybe there's some cosmetic work that's needed. Maybe there's some stuff that needs to be updated, so on and so forth. We'll write out an offer. We'll negotiate. We'll see what happens. Well, that's kind of changed because for the most part, buyers in this market, they see a price. They see the item of value, aka a house in this instance, and they take it for what it is at face value. And they either decide whether they like it at that price or they don't like it at that price. And the issue that this creates is you've eliminated a little bit of the negotiating power that you have as a seller, because it's more about, is it presentable enough and is it professional enough looking that a home buyer is willing to budge to even go for it. Many home buyers in this market, especially with the cost of labor, the cost of materials, and just sort of the absence of a DIY mentality that's sort of gone away a little bit in the last 5 to 10 years, people are less willing to make offers on things that need work. And so when I'm listing your home, one of the conversations we have is about how to do all the little things leading up to the time of listing that will eliminate as many of those little nuances and potential, backfiring little projects that might cause a buyer to not just not negotiate, but would cause them to not write an offer altogether. And this is just one of the many ways that I protect you and protect your equity, because sometimes just getting people in the door and getting people to write an offer is a hard enough task with the psychology of buyers that we see in today's market. And it's just a very important thing that you need to understand. And if you want to know more about how we approach that and how we make sure that we protect you as a home seller throughout the process, please give me a call, because we'd love to talk more about it. There's so much that goes into it that you don't want to miss out on potential buyers because of some little small things that add up over the course of a showing that buyers may say, you know what, this just needs too much work. We're not even willing to make an offer. Let's just move on to the next one. Hope that helps. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks.